Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, I'm doing a declutter series. So this is, I think, technically part 3. Because I did eyeshadows, then I did like complexion. Now we have like bronzer, blush, and highlighter. I don't know what else I'm going to put in this video, but for now we're going to do these. Usually in my drawers I have like high-end blush, bronzer, and highlighter, and then Drugstore. I felt like that was just the prettiest. So, I would like to keep it like that because honestly, like, I like it. I just don't need it to be like that if I can get rid of some stuff. I honestly have no idea what I'm getting rid of and what not. So, I am going to keep, anyway, first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so let's do the high-end first. This is the Patrick Ta bronzer and, like, cream bronzer. This is the shade She's Sculpted. I honestly think I'm going to keep this. I don't use it a lot, but I need to because it's expensive. I'm going to keep that. Also going to keep my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This one is Bougie. I have the shade 3 Tan. I like this bronzer a lot. I just don't use it a lot, but it's like honestly kind of old, so like I'm not going to get rid of it. These two I was saying, like, I'm going to keep these for sure. I'm using them for a video, so I have to put them back with that pile. But this is the Pat McGrath Labs. It comes in this little packaging. It's the Skin Fetish Divine Bronzer in the shade Bronze Divinity. Definitely keep an eye on it. I think I'm going to let go, I'm just grabbing at this point, of the Rare Beauty highlighter. Mine is completely shattered, and I really don't feel like repressing it. I have the shade Exhilarate. If I ever feel like I need to repurchase it, I would, because this highlighter is so good. But mine is completely shattered, and I'm like, honestly, whatever. So I'll put it in the declutter just so you guys can see everything I declutter. But again, it's usually bronzer, blush, highlighter normally, and then some sit behind in the drawer just because they're too big, like these. I'm also going to keep the Sephora Colorful Contour in the shade First Touch. I actually really do like this. It's a nice, like, ashier tone, so it's not super gray, but it's a nice color. I actually do really like this. I'm not doing too well, am I? Because I'm definitely keeping the Cover FX monochromatic bronzer duo in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. This is so gorgeous. I love the combo, but definitely keeping that. Definitely keeping Too Faced. I feel like I just have to. It's Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the shade. It's a Longwear matte bronzer. Wow, that's just the name of it. I love this bronzer. It's so good, and it's the standard for a reason. And then I also am keeping this one. Oh gosh, it's a lot of bronzer, but it's okay. This is the Jaclyn pressed bronzer in the shade Top Down. It's just so good. They're all so good. I really do think that brands have just perfected the bronzer formula, and so it's really hard to, you know, get rid of one for no particular reason, like just because I'm like, they're all so good. All right, then we have blush. Okay, I'm just trying to look. Am I gonna get rid of anything in this drawer? Honestly, it's giving no, but it's okay. Then we have the Too Faced Cloud Crush blush in the shade Watermelon Rain. I love this blush. It's so beautiful, and it's newer to me, so I'm definitely keeping that. Also keeping the Sephora, actually, I can get rid of this. This is the Sephora Colorful Matte in the shade Shame on You. I actually do really like this color, but you can't get it anymore. So I don't know, they repackaged these or whatever, and I don't love it like over other ones, so I'm gonna get rid of that one actually. Okay, that's two things. I am going to keep the Patrick Ta duo in the shade She's Baked. This is stunning. I definitely need to use it more than I do. I also have the Pat McGrath blush in the Skin Fetish Divine Blush in the shade Paradise Venus. This is so stunning. Oh my gosh, are you going to open? Or what? Like, so gorgeous. Definitely keeping that. I think I could let this go too. This is the Ofra by Samantha March blush duo in the Chiclet blush duo. It's actually really pretty, and together the colors are nice, but I just don't use it a lot and I don't need it. So I'll let go of that, but I'm definitely keeping my Jaclyn Bronze Pop Heat Pop blush because it is stunning. Alright, then my highlighters, you can see I only have 4, and then plus the Rare Beauty that I already let go of, so I'm not going to get rid of any. I have, are you breaking? My Becca Champagne Pop is breaking. I feel like maybe I can let this go. Like, maybe I'll put in like a sentimental thing, but yeah, I don't even reach for it that much. Honestly, I keep it because it's Becca Champagne Pop, but it's like without the Smashbox, you know, attached to it. So I will declutter that, actually. I'm going to keep my Nabla in case I ever want anything, you know, like skin glazing, light. I'm going to keep both of these because they're both stunning. I have Ofra Rodeo Drive, which is so gorgeous. And then I have Milk and Cookies, which I love, freaking love. So definitely keeping those. But that's only 2 highlighters. I don't use highlighter that much, like to justify having so many. Everything else, I'm obviously only getting rid of 4 things and keeping these, but that's fine. All right, also no promises because I have no idea like whatever. So I'm definitely keeping these 2. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheeks. I have the blush in the shade Chamomile. I want to use this up, or like at least hit pan on it. It's so beautiful. I love this color, but I don't think you can get it anymore. We'll put it back over here. And then we have the Super Shock Bronzer in the shade Dream Vacate. These are so stunning. Like, I've raved about them for so long. So good for a reason. So good. Okay, let's get serious. I love this bronzer, I really do, but it is completely, like, it's going, and I haven't even used it recently because I'm like, oh, like, I'm very selective of when I use this, but, like, it's gone. It's the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. It's so stunning, and if I find it again with, like, the sleek packaging, I would definitely consider repurchasing it, but right now, I'm just gonna let it go. Did I not let go of any bronzers? 2, 1. I'm just kind of trying to look around, like, what can I do? Okay, we'll just stick with bronzers. I really like all of these, so I'm not going to force myself. This is the She Glam Sunside Bronzer. It is so beautiful. There's no need to swatch it, but it's so stunning. It's so easy, breezy, beautiful. It's the shade Midsummer. Like, I love that. My Revlon is the Prismatic Bronzer. Is very, like, glowy, but I love it still. I have the shade 120 Gilded Glimmer. You guys know the Milani is the love of my life. It's the shade 05 Soleil. I haven't used it as much as I did like last summer, but it's definitely still stunning enough to keep it. And then this one has definitely been my most used like drugstore bronzer. It's the ColourPop Silver Strand Beach Matte Bronzer, and it is just so perfect. So good. You could get that at Target. Okay. There's that. I swear my blushes look good. Okay, I'm keeping all my ColourPop blushes. I have the High School Musical 2, which 2 of the High School Musical ones in the shade Playoffs, and then the shade Freaky Genius Girl. Ooh, yeah. Which is this brighter pink, which is just stunning. And then we have the Alice ColourPop blush in the shade Silence, which is just stunning, like so gorgeous. Definitely keeping that. Also definitely keeping the She Glam Love Dive blush in the shade Rose to the Occasion. It is just so good. So good. And then we have the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade Rosy Rosewood. Also so good. Like, just stunning. I will let go of this Revolution Duo. I kind of only bought it because it was $3, which was a stupid reason. And I don't use these colors enough. So I'll let that go. Okay, and then for highlighters, I'm not really getting rid of any. These 2 only are there just for decoration, but they're so, what is going on here? But they are literally perfection. I have the Harry Potter Super Shock highlighters from ColourPop. We have the shade Buckbeak, which I'll show you, which is just like an icier kind of highlighter. And I do reach for them from time to time. I just don't reach for them as much as I reach for Dobby. And then we have Hedwig, which is like super, super icy white, but so stunning. And then of course we have Dobby, the packaging. I keep the packaging. So gorgeous. And I also have the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. Definitely keeping, also stunning. So yes, did not do too well in this category. I got getting rid of 3 blushes, 2 highlighters, and 1 bronzer, but Although that's saying a lot because that's more than I had assumed I was gonna get rid of, and that's just because I have so many good products. Like, I cannot even deny it. But we're gonna do face palettes, I think, next, because I feel like I'll be able to do more damage in face palettes because of the singles that I still have, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I forgot some. Put these in my singles drawer just because they're only 2, but these are the Juvia's Place bronzer and blushes. I also really like these. I'm definitely keeping the bronzer. I feel like I can get rid of the blush though because I don't use it that much. It is stunning, but I don't necessarily need it. This is the volume 1. I'm gonna get rid of that, but I will keep the bronzer because it's literally stunning, like perfection. And then we have these more ColourPop blushes. They're singles. I have the shade Just Cruisin' and Staycation, so I'm definitely keeping both of those as well. They just live in this little thing as a duo. So okay, 4 blushes, 2 highlighters, and 1 bronzer we're getting rid of. So I'm going to declutter this technically. I just decided though, like, this is so stunning. Like, I literally do not want to get rid of any of this. So I'm going to keep it somewhere, but just not in my collection. I know that's stupid, but I love this. It's so good. So decluttering that technically. I'm also decluttering the Artist Couture Love Sprung palette. It's just too light for me. I shouldn't have used it in the first place, but I wanted to try it because I do love Artist Couture, but it's like nothing special. So decluttering those 2, definitely keeping the Benefit Cheek the Male. It has Hula, Terra, Cookie, like classics, so definitely keeping that. So good. This I'm gonna get rid of. It's the ColourPop. It's like a single thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but there's 2 highlighters in here that just are terrible, so I'm definitely getting rid of those. I have the shade, I know one is the shade Boombox. This is the shade Easy Living, and then this is the shade Boombox. Okay, this one I want to like switch some shades, so I'm going to save that for a second. Is something broken? Okay, of course keeping my Moon Prism blush from Lunar Beauty. Also definitely keeping my Pat McGrath palette here, so good. And then also keeping my Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles Full Fantasy blush. This is so good. It's new, definitely keeping. Okay. I think I'm also going to keep the rest of these. So this is Jaclyn Duo in Stay Rosy and Yummy Toffee. Stay Rosy, Yummy Toffee. It is so good. So good. Like, I cannot get rid of this formula. The only way I would get rid of this formula is if she came out with these as singles, because I really like the bronzer. I don't necessarily need the blush, but I really like the bronzer. Also, of course, keeping my One Size 3D blush trio. I love this. So gorgeous, so stunning, and definitely keeping that. And then of course keeping my Scott Barnes, because this is Scott Barnes and I didn't pay as much as it's supposed to be for it because I got it in my Ipsy. Like, yes, yes, yes. So perfect. So good. Okay, that's 7 I'm keeping. Okay, let's just figure. Oh, there's not mirrors in here. Okay. I don't need that particularly. Okay, I honestly don't know what bronzer this is, but I want the bronzer more than I'd use like this shade or even this shade. So I'm gonna put that one in there, and then I will take the highlighter. I think this highlighter is from a different palette. Even like I've had a different over palette that I put 3 blushes in and took these out, but I'm gonna put these both in this palette. So then we have a bronzer, a highlighter, and then 4 blushes. And then I'm going to get rid of this palette here, which has eyeshadows. This highlighter is nice, but I don't like necessarily need it. I don't reach for this palette just for the highlighter. So I'm going to get rid of this palette, and then I'm going to keep this one. So I'm keeping 8, getting rid of 4, which actually is not so bad. It's terrible, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to do setting sprays real quick, which is random, but then that'll be it, because then I'll do like creams in a different video. I literally have so many setting sprays, they don't even like fit good on here. I'm running out of room, but that's okay. It's going to be fast because I know I'm keeping so many of these. I'm definitely keeping both my Morphe. They are so good. Like, I could not get rid of those. This one is literally almost done. So I'm actually going to just count it as done because it's literally almost done. This is the Hard Candy Sheer on Me Glow. It's nice. It's just a little too glowy for my preferences. This one is the one size, and I want to see if it fits. This is the one size in the Charlotte Tilbury bottle, so I know that looks confusing, but I swear it's the one size. But I want to see if it'll fit the rest of it. We'll just fit in here because there's literally like none left. The nozzle on this one had broke like a while ago. There's like a drop left, so I'm just gonna get rid of that, but I'll keep it in this little guy here. Let me see what else. I want to definitely keep my Jaclyn because it's a love of my life. Also, the love of my life, the She Glam Press Refresh Setting Spray, so bomb. I've been obsessed with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, so good as well. Okay, now let's look at these like long lasting. These are like dewy. These are like, this is dewy. These are like refreshing randos. Okay, let's see. I think I can, hold on. I have plenty of refreshing like kind of setting sprays. So I will let go of this Koki hydrating setting spray. This is actually like a Franken setting spray, but I just don't need it. I don't use it. So I'll let it go of that. I will keep my NYX Medcaina because this is so good. I love that. How many do I want to keep here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I don't know. I was going to say 15, but that would be just keeping all of these, which I don't want to do. Okay, definitely keeping my ABH Dewy Set Setting Spray. Love that. Also definitely keeping my Tarte Shape Tape Stay Spray because this is a really good long-lasting spray. Actually, I also want to keep, definitely keeping my Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know why that's still in there. This is the actual Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. You can see the new packaging. And then the older packaging is actually the Patrick Star one, the one size one, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to keep also the Hard Candy Long Wear Setting Spray. It's also a really good one. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Can I get rid of the rest of these? I feel like I can. This is the Sephora makeup setting spray. It's nice. It's really fine. It's just nothing exceptional compared to the rest of them. This one I also can let go of. I love this. The Peanuts Wet n Wild Shake It Like a Snow Globe. Like, it is so good, but I honestly don't use it because you guys can't get it anymore. But also, sometimes it doesn't stop me. It's just not as good as some of my other dewy or setting sprays. So I'm going to let that one go. I know it's a surprise to me too. But I also am going to let go of this Rare Beauty. You can see it's literally yellow, and that's not supposed to be the color. It's like a weird oil kind of thing, but it's literally not supposed to be yellow. So I'm getting rid of that. And then you are the only one that I'm like, what in the world? I also just kind of want to keep 10, so I might have to okay, I will let this go. It's the NYX Plum Finish. Again, I just don't need it. But part of me wants to only keep 10 setting sprays, but I don't know if I can do that. Miracles. Okay, officially I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and an empty bottle. I just want to do a re-up. Can I let go of one of these? Okay, I feel like I can do that. So I'm definitely keeping Morphe. I'm definitely keeping Jaclyn. We'll put it so you can see. Like, those are some of my favorites. Obviously, these two are my favorites. And then Charlotte Tilbury. And then Patrick Star. Oh my gosh. Love that one. And then definitely love that one. Yeah, I feel like it has to be this one. This is the Morphe Coconut Mist. I actually feel like I got it. Did I get it 2 years ago? You could see it's just hardly used because normally if I'm going for Morphe, it's going to be the continuous setting mist. And I was going to like do like if I finish this one up, then I'll start using this one more. But like I feel like I could just buy the regular one because I do like this. But first of all, the nozzle is not even, it's like does a weird thing. It's like it's broken basically. So it's not my go-to. I do really like it though. Oh my gosh, now I'm torn. No, I don't need it. I'm gonna let it go. Okay, so let's just go with that. I'm getting, I want to be cutthroat, so I'm getting 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 technically setting sprays, keeping 10. No, I cannot do half and half. I already, I reached my max of of cutthroatness. So yes, guys, that is everything. You guys can see all the stuff I got rid of back there. It's really not much this video because honestly this declutter was mainly focused on my complexion, but I'm gonna go through again some of some creams that I feel like I could get rid of, maybe and just a few more categories that I feel like I could do, and still like brow products I probably could get rid of, something like different categories like that. So yes, definitely stay tuned for that. If you didn't give this video a thumbs up already, definitely do so, and hit the subscribe button. And then yes, that's it. Bye guys.